possible.
Okay.
You know.
Minko, are you cool to grab orbs there? I'm gonna hope. Okay, I'll take it probably. It's either you grab them or we wait. I don't mind either way, but like...
Healers and tanks will take feathers. Healers and tanks will do everything. Yes, you can pre-position on the diamond. Add the diamond at the end of this cast. Tank first. Then healer. Okay,
DPS back.
DPS back up. Thanks to healers moving. Move in for heals.
Oh, right. Oops.
Accidentally used. Getting reroll. Between fire and lightning, south. Knock back to 3 or C. Into spread.
Off of
Knock back
fire,
spread.
off of fire.
It stacks. It stacks. It's
Or
not
stack,
spread.
sorry.
It
Yeah,
stacks.
Tigers moving in. Get up.
I
East.
missed the puddle.
This is
Not
spread.
east.
Reds.
Hey, Badger.
Ah! Sorry, where'd you come from? Oh, you run
To
through.
hold the
I'm
boss
sorry.
as I'm supposed
Yeah.
to.
Yep, I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're good. Happens.
Run away!
It's definitely east. I thought you said west.
East.
East.
The boss will always face north, so please use that as that
Yeah.
or the colors.
The worst part is it did.
Well, I do not know how to get you proper.
You sound like my dad.
You know, I do not know how to make you not a disappointment.
Man, that differential diagnosis hit is so big.
Oh my god.
DPS will take tethers. Healers and tanks will take debuffs. DPS you can pre-position on the diamond. Healers and tanks will take tethers after this.
DPS on the diamond.
first. Now healer.
DPS forward.
Legion tanks behind.
Spread.
Heal. North. Knockback.
Okay.
With the
Stay off
stacks.
of fire. Stay off of fire.
Micro front through. Edge. Wait for him to TP. West.
West. Sword.
Go to the west edge. Go to the other side.
Red. Badger.
It's spread.
Badger.
I got him. I got Victor. Fire is safe. Fire is safe. Fire is safe. Reposition at your spots. In the side. Fire is safe after the orbs. We'll be running to 2. Keep waiting. Waits. Until they tether. Go. Go to 2, be on 2.
$15 HP on Ika. Let's go.
My thing came out for him. AoE. Back up south. Remember, if your roll shows up in the tower, you're grabbing tethers. Tanks and healers move up.
Tanks and
DPS
healers
go to your
together
tower.
both times.
DPS to your towers.
There's
Did Ika have a tether?
yeah.
Okay. What's this? DPS do debuffs?
No, we gotta wait. Tanks and
Oh,
healers
yeah,
have
yeah. Oh,
tethers.
yeah,
We
yeah,
have to
right,
wait
right.
for this.
Right. Tanks and healers would do
Tanks and
everything.
healers do everything.
So then is everybody out of that diamond?
Northeast tower? Northeast?
Towers drop.
Yep.
Tower people get in the diamond. Everybody out of the way.
DPS to the diamond.
DPS
DPS to the
diamond.
diamond. Tanks and healers away. Tank first.
Okay.
Got it.
Healer. DPS back up.
Got DPS.
Heals would be dope.
These tethers. Move quick. Okay.
AoE. It's getting home or is this swap?
All
Okay.
we can invul all 3 of these.
Okay. Go Benny.
And you're holding it.
Yeah, I can hold it.
Same as as before. So west. Knock
Knock
back.
back.
Off the
Stack,
fire.
stay off the fire.
Micro
running
smooth
through.
through. Edge, wait for the TP.
South.
South with knockback. Be off the lightning with knockback. Red.
Whoop, that's my bad extra.
Move
I'm
in.
trying to steer him. That was all my.
Well, they-
Oh,
Oh.
heal LB here.
Second AoE. He's leaving in 10. Well, I guess he doesn't go anywhere, we just can't hit him anymore.
Just sits there for 5 seconds mocking us. Asshole.
How far did we get?
5%, not bad. Healer LB3 and a bunch of deaths. That's okay. I'll heal over that.
F.
Healers and tanks will take tether. Healers and tanks will do everything. DPS, you can pre-position on the diamond. Healers and tanks will do everything. On the diamond. Tank first. Healer. DPS back up. Healers and tanks move in front. Burn them out.
My bad.
Green lightning fire south. On the fire tile
Lightning.
at the edge of it. And we're gonna
Right,
run,
cross.
my group's gonna run through on the lightning.
Cross.
So, goes to the middle, knock back. Knock back towards C with sword. After you get knocked back, go to the edge. And spread. Seeing right here. Watch the poison tile. Do not be on the poison tile. Buster here. Left
Are we not having Badger and Extra on opposing sides of the box?
They should be, yes.
Okay.
He beat me to my spot.
Fire is
It's
safe.
fine. It's just been twice that it's like you've been at the butt, so I just wanted to make sure like one was a mistake, one was somebody else's mistake, and you're adjusting like.
Yeah.
And I'm not the idiot.
Nope.
Fire is safe. You pre-position at your relative block spots. spots. Wait until you get tethered. Go. Fire safe. Be on 2, 2, 2. Okay, in the asylum. Okay, we can come in.
Should be migrating south.
Yep.
DPS
DPS grab
takes-
tethers. Okay.
Thanks,
DPS.
healers get sickness.
Thanks, some healers get off the little sickness
Get off the
diamond.
diamond. Yeah. DPS after those towers, go to the diamonds. And DPS do tethers. Tank first.
Tank has.
Healer.
DPS in.
Yep, everybody else behind DPS.
Good. Grab him and go.
Okay.
Move in.
AoE's coming out.
Need an extra kill here.
Trying to faint. Oh,
Okay, we're good. Thank you.
Victor, home game.
Okay.
Busted.
Yeah. Just take it easy. Focus on the mechanics. Okay. I have Benny for this.
Oh, that's my bad. I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
Sorry, it was habit. Things.
I got you.
At time, like.
Alright. We're good. Focus up. North.
Let me see.
Fine. Focus on doing this mechanic, right? Knock back to
Back.
north.
Spread.
To spread. Knock back into
running
spread.
through.
Oh, Minku!
Edge. I got Minku.
South.
Going south with knockback.
You've literally never been there, but okay.
I'm sorry. I got
Dax.
Okay, we got time.
Ah, I should have just held B3'd. Fuck. Made it in time. That's my bad. I should have just gone.
My cover went out late. Oh well.
So wait, what got Minku?
It was knocked
She
back into
ran
spread.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're plenty of DPS. Just don't die and we got easy.
A what?
Mm.
he laughed at your joke.
Okay, I haven't complimented him yet, so we're fine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't bail.
It's fine. DPS will take tethers. DPS will do
Do
everything.
everything.
Healers and tanks can pre-position on the diamond. Be on the diamond at the end of this cast. Or we will call the DPS order.
Badger. Ika.
Tanks and healers back up. DPS move up. Come out. Move in for a heal. West. Fireside towards the edge. Spread.
Spread.
Great position on Fireside. Move for spreads. Good. Knockback. Move in for heals. Going south. Aiming south behind the boss. Sword, go to either edge.
Swords!
Attacks. My
Attack.
group's moving in front. My group's moving in front. Good.
Starting
Or
tech
just like
now.
moving.
Tech south.
I think it's funny because all the other buffs are done.
Lightning is safe.
Were we
Lightning
not
is
holding
safe.
them?
We should be. Lightning is safe.
I feel like after the movement mechanic, we can drop them.
Yeah, everybody's moved up in the center.
Lightning is safe. You can pre-position. After the orbs, you will run to 3. Use 3 as your reference.
This the
No.
this the positioning.
No, it sucks.
Wait. Wait until the orbs tether to you. Now go. Three, beyond 3, 3. Another hit incoming.
Reposition south if you can.
Here's
DPS
the
back
tanks.
up.
Yep. Those tanks grab the tethers.
Still
DPS.
missing one. Yeah, I was too far back, so I need to.
I got me too. You can grab last.
You got any of those fat heals?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm up. Focus on resolving the mechanics.
DPS, please.
Yep.
DPS out of the diamond.
Losing tanks on the diamond. Watch the order.
Extra. Me. DPS back up.
They're a bit behind us.
Pick them up. If you have walls here. Oops.
I do not have walls, I do have shields on.
Oh,
He's dead.
it's fine. I think who's got me? East.
We hold Lazarus block to align with Technical.
edge, off the lightning. Tiger's running through. It'll be stacks. We're stacking on the lightning side. East, knockback, double knockback.
Fuck.
Red.
I need to go
Sorry,
east.
I'm retarded. I blanked out.
I think you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to do it like now.
I don't have cover.
Goodbye, tech step.
No.
I'm up.
I mean, there's no way we,
Oh,
we
Yeah,
get
no
that,
way.
right?
Yeah,
Just-
I'm just gonna wall it.
Wallet.
Bye.
My bad, but
So,
just throwing
where
it
are
off
we putting
there.
out buffs?
So buff should come out after the very last. So let me look at the. So on the mitigation table, the far most right column tells you where the buffs are. So there's opener. The next one comes out before the tank buster, after all the pine axes. So the second pine axe goes off, which is stacked or spread, and then we move in and the buffs come out. That's the second one. Third one is during
For
right
that
before.
one, we said there's a better place we can put it, right?
Did we?
Because that's the one where I said
Uh,
tech step is out, and you're like, oh, that's
Tech
funny
step-
because all the other buffs are gone.
Yeah, because Embolden and the Dragoon one were at 4 seconds when we were walking back. So,
Yeah.
So
So
where-
so those two buffs should have come out later then.
that's the question that's being asked is
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Also,
is it necessary that they come out later?
yes, because what it does is it shifts the alignment of the next buff window to be right before towers where we're all stacked. If we put it earlier, it comes out during the orb phase.
How much of a delay is that?
20 seconds. We have 40 seconds total of delay.
Jesus
that's a
Christ.
lot.
Yeah, because the fight ends at 7:20. So we have 40 seconds of just like moving stuff around. And so the buff windows come out in, there's 4 of them. There's opener, there's after the second pine axe. So after all the pine axes resolve and we're all moving middle. There's, oh, it's the blood rake. Yeah, it's the blood rake. What is this? Balloon coils is orbs, right? Or balloon coils is first tower.
Balloon
Balloon
coils,
coils is first tower.
always a mechanic, so balloon coils
Yeah.
will be towers and such.
Yeah. So
It's
After
below
first-
burst. Is always-
yeah, okay. So it'll be during the blood rake between the 2 towers would be the 3rd buff window. And then the 4th window is after all the pine axes end. And that's all 4. And the last the last buff window is a pot window. So we just hold our pots until like 6:40 something ish.
Well, with how far we're delaying it, is the one during Blood Rake not a pot window?
Close, depending on where in your opener you put it. It comes out at blood rate comes out at 4:35. So if you pot like 3 or 4 GCDs in, it won't be up in time. Whereas it's guaranteed to be up by the end at the very
Well,
end.
if you're potting 3 or 4 in, you're already missing the start of the buff window anyway, right?
Well, yeah, I guess my logic is that you
Well,
delaying
buff
for
windows,
that pot.
Buff windows started about like varying. Typically, they line up with 5th GCD with like trick.
Yeah,
um,
I guess my logic is that there's no point in holding for pots there because right after that blood rake is the next set of towers where people have to move. Whereas right after the last pine axe during the second set of pine axes, it's just AoEs afterwards. So everyone should be standing still anyways.
I'd like to hold the second buff window for a little bit because it's either I lose a standard step in the fight or
Okay.
standard step is no longer in the buff window. At
So
any
where would
point
you
in
like
the
to
rest
hold it until? After the tank buster? Or
Like right when the tank buster is starting is when I've been throwing it out, and standard step barely catches the end.
so you would like it delayed a little bit longer than that, right?
It's
Is what I'm
it's
hearing.
fine right there. It's just like I would like for people to wait until the tech step is called.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's
So-
possible.
So for most people, then when you're looking at the boss's cast bar, the start of elegant visceration is when tech is coming out, right? That's the tank buster. The start of the cast is when tank is
Right
coming out?
about there, yeah.
Okay. So as long as people are aware, you hold your buffs during all of the Pinax until you see the tank buster cast coming out. Then you should see a tech come out, and then you can throw out all your AoE buffs so that
I'm sorry, what
nothing
time
gets
is
misaligned.
that?
That would be around 236-ish.
Okay.
236, or sorry, 236 is resolution. 232 is when it comes out, or when
Yeah.
the cast starts.
Also, we only get 2 pots, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 pots.
For those who want, can we hold 2-minute pots? For 2-month pots?
Well, it
Uh,
doesn't matter whether we hold for 2-minute pots or not. Like, pots are an individual thing so long as the buff windows are always
Yeah,
the same,
I'm just
yeah?
saying that there's the possibility of doing so if you pull resources for it.
Yeah, so for people who want to pool resources, don't pot in the opener, pot on the after the Pinaxes, right? That's what you're suggesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we still
Oh,
get
that's fine.
the second one.
Yeah,
The
that's
last.
on a personal call. So if you think that's better for you, you can do it. If you don't, well. So are we clarified on buff windows and everything?
What's the time between grouping up in the center for the
Mhm.
knockback or go to the edge and when all that resolves?
It depends on whether or not you're doing first or second Pinax. During the first Pinax,
During
there's
first
three
Pinax, yeah.
there is 3 seconds between the first thing resolving and the second thing resolving. So it will be, so yeah, it's like rows 15 to 18 on the table.
Yeah, okay.
Mechane is the cast, or is the resolution of the Pinax.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's 3 seconds for the first set, and then the second set is like 20. No, sorry, not 20, like 10. Like there's a pretty stark difference between the two.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just, because I feel like I might be sitting on resources for more than 30 seconds, which means I'm going to lose out on a gear school, a high jump, and some other stuff.
That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to figure as well, so we'll just have to do math later as
'Cause-
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can get it out as we're grouping for the second Pinax before we go to the edge. Like, I think that would work still, but we would be losing uptime on casters for movement. So
Yeah, the whole
there's
logic
really
was
no
just that.
good second spot.
Yeah, Pinax is just like such a busy phase,
Yeah.
especially if
Fine.
you get knocked back. You get fucked.
I'll just learn what to do. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, just because, like, I've got 3 things that are on a minute.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, I see. And Sophie delay, like, yeah.
so,
I see
like,
what
if
you
we
mean.
delay, so at 40 seconds, I am, you know,
Yeah.
drifting like 10 seconds on one of my buffs infuriates, like, who knows, right?
Mhm.
Just because that depends on how many felt cleaves I get.
Yeah,
So that'll be like whatever. So that's what I'm trying to like figure out is that math.
Yeah, but the fight lasts. How long does it last?
7
720.
minutes and 20 seconds.
20. So, unless we drift for 40 seconds, you don't get another 1-minute window. Or we don't.
So
get another 1-minute window.
basically, I have 3 felt cleaves with a 15 seconds. I have four hits to do. That's 10 seconds. With other stuff, like if I'm hitting something at the start of 7 minutes, I'm getting it. If I'm hitting something like late in there, or if we're killing early, I'm throwing something like
yeah.
just a little earlier. I'm throwing stuff away. So
Yeah.
like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm
Alright.
kind of with Ika. Let's try and
I'll
get
try
through
not
this
to
one.
kill you this time, Miku.
Let's try and get through this and then we'll optimize a little bit more.
All right, here we go.
No, can't do. I want to get this done so I can go back to Elden Ring.
Be liberal with your pots. I will make as many as you need.
Because you told me to.
Healers and tanks will take tethers. Tanks and healers will take tethers. DPS will get the debuff. Tanks and healers can pre-position on the diamond. diamond at the end of this cast.
Stroke. Me.
Ori. DPS get behind us.
Behind, Ika. Behind.
Playing with fire.
Move in for a heal. Cluster. West. Knockback.
Knockback. The spread.
To spread. Knockback into spread. Spread. In for a heal. West. Double or edge.
Knockback. Stacks.
Stacks.
Random.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Stacks. Right.
Of course. That's
My
just
bad.
like
Yeah, that's my bad.
What happened to you, bud?
died of lightning.
Yeah, I died to the lightning. I was like
You didn't walk
disoriented.
out far enough, or
Yeah, I was riding the line. I was disoriented because I was trying to figure out one of my GCs was off, and I was like, "How the fuck do I move?" Yeah, that's
Dying
my
to
bad.
lightning meaning he stood in the square.
Yeah. As in, like, I was like on
Yep.
this side. Like, that's my bad. Capture.
well, I think he just said he dead in the square. So clearly he wasn't. This entire fucking team.
Healers and tanks will take tethers.
Why have I done this to myself?
Anybody hear something?
Healers and tanks will take tethers.
Nobody here can
thank you.
hear the sound of regret.
Wait, who's what?
DPS will get the debuff. DPS get debuff. Healer tanks will take tethers. Be on the diamond at the end of this cast.
Extra. Ika.
DPS back up.
Yes, behind.
We're out. North. Knockback. To spreads. Spread. Edge. Waits. South.
With knockback. My bad.
I got him.
I'm up.
Just stay here. Just stay here.
Oh, I don't.
Extra Maestro got the Venn diagram. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't move.
Buff windows are coming after you.
Watch out for the tank buster.
See, water is safe. Water is safe. Alright, was it a 2-person? I didn't realize. I thought it was top 4 marker. That's my bad.
I'm sorry, Victor.
Water is safe. 1 is safe.
Yeah, but look
Your
at that
pre-position
sweet
spots?
placement.
I don't see it.
That's because you can't see shit.
Damnation goes.
No, why would I don't even... What?
Wait.
Got it.
Wait until they tether.
I
Move.
wish I could shake everyone but you.
Which one's the safe one?
Water is safe. 1, go to 1. Go to 1, go to 1.
Badger.
Oh,
Roger.
water's blue, right?
Water's more of a clear, but you know.
Go south if you can.
Yep. Healers and tanks will take
Back
tether.
up.
Don't pre-position. It ruins everything. Now move.
Next buff window should be soon.
Another tech now. Three, two, one, go.
Your tanks go to your spots. DPS will get the debuff. Healers and tanks will take tethers. DPS get out of that diamond. Off the diamond. Healers and tanks stack up. Wait for the order.
Me. And then Ika.
Healers and tanks move forward. DPS stack behind. Spread out. In for heals.
Thinking.
Tank buster next.
Is the plan to always have Benny there?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna throw Equilibrium on CD somewhere else.
Okay. Alright, same as the first set of pine axes. Do the mechanic. We have DPS to spare. Going east. Edge, fireside.
Spread.
The spreads.
I deserve that. I fucked that up.
I got him. It's fine. Knock back. East. With edge. You get knocked back to the edge.
How did it not? Ugh.
Migra's running through.
Ascendant does not work on that.
Tech. Matter. Tech and bout.
Oh,
True.
okay, that was. No. Well, I saw for both. Good.
Sorry, there's no positionals, but he's just gonna AoE for a bit.
It's fine. Middle, underneath is good.
Does that go through Transcendence?
Oh, he
too?
does not want to move. Yeah, he's not about it.
I took a normal res instead of the LB3 res. Like I took the res and then the LB3 came out, so it's just my life this run.
Hey, bro.
3%. Let's go.
Okay, better.
Yeah, sorry, I totally spaced on the first
That's
DPS
fine.
window because things were happening and I was scared.
It's okay.
Alright.
Fear is not allowed here. Only panic and crying.
I can only call so many mechanics. Like I just need people understand what they need to do, so they just need to do it. We can't do more than just callouts, so
I guess what do you mean? Like, is there an emphasis on stack or spread? Because
Like,
I've been calling it each time.
yeah. Like we can call it, but people just need to be better and acknowledge it and then move to the right spots. Like
What do you
there's
mean
no
for real?
yeah.
It's a stack or a spread. It's already being called.
Yeah, so like we can say it. It's up to everybody else to ensure that they hear the call and do exactly as they're told, right? Like
Because
we can't
Extra's not standing in the fucking right place.
yeah, Extra has gone and gotten clipped by the Venn diagram twice.
I saw
He
people
keeps-
dead, and I said, oh, I'm gonna soak for both teams.
Jesus, yeah. So
Which, I mean, that's not the worst.
3 people can survive. Yes.
If they are 100% full health with a small shield. But
First
it
time
will,
you
yeah. Like,
Like-
it is a super tight window if you're not 100% topped off.
Yeah. So just take a deep breath, just do the mechanics, and we will be fine, right? As soon as I say a call, just do it, and we'll be good. That's all people need to do.
I don't know why anybody wanna come and get it from Dante. That thinking is Darius Sam, this is the your tongue, man. Calling me coward, I'm coming this crazy. I'ma get the grown up going grande. Blah blah, take an odd one the rap beat. But the cars on the bar, job, blah blah, black sheep. Nigga, that's weak, fucking raw.
Tanks and healers will be taking tethers. DPS will be taking debuffs. Tanks and healers will be taking tethers. DPS will be taking debuffs. On the diamond at the end of this cast.
Extra. Me. DPS behind.
Behind DPS, behind.
E.
Going for a heal. Going west. Going west. Knockback into spread. Knockback into spread. In. South edge. South edge. Be on either side. Actually, don't be on the other side. My group is running through.
I'm starting tech now. And tech is out.
Water is safe. Water is safe. position. Water is safe. After the orbs, you will go to 3. Wait. Go. Water is safe. Be on 3. Be on 3. AoE is next. Start stacking health. In the asylum. DPS take tethers, healers tank back up. Move in.
Starting tech. Tech is out.
Yes. Pay attention to the mechanic. DPS will do everything.
As
Get
soon as
off the
towers drop,
diamond.
DPS off the diamond.
Off the diamond if you're the DPS. Off the diamond now.
Extra. Badger move. Ika in.
So healers back up. DPS move in front. Take them out.
Badger, you were right in line with Ika. That's why I told you to move.
Yeah. For the disease.
Yeah.
I got reprisal.
Good call. Clear comms,
Yep.
clear comms.
This is getting invulned. Focus on resolving the Pinax. We have plenty of DPS. Just focus on the Pinax. Going west. Knockback. Into spread. Knockback into spread. Move in for heals. East. Edge with knockback. Edge with knockback. There will be stacks. Tigers moving in front of the boss.
Starting tech. Tech is out now.
AoE for the rest of his life. Veils out.
Just pump. Make sure he
That's
dies.
it, right?
Make sure he dies.
Leave.
There we go.
Leave.
Oh,
Fucking hell, we did it. There we go. Whoa.
I thought he had a mustache. Why doesn't he have a goatee? What kind of vampire is he without a mustache or a goatee? What the fuck is this?
He's one of them Twilight vampires. Gross.
Boo!
Oh no.
I want it to be
Oh, now he
different,
kind of
no.
looks like he has a goatee.
Oh, now he's an Al Ra. Boo!
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, the spikes got bigger on the walls. Look at that.
I hate
They're a
them.
circle now. They're not a square. Oh, fuck.
See what happens. I already kind of know, so I'm not gonna say anything for a little
I
bit.
What's
turned
he
off
looking
stance. You
at?
got it.
Flanking.
This
Here,
is
stream.
like an AoE. It was.
Whee.
Any debuffs?
Time buster
Yes.
next.
Tank Buster or mechanic. Oh,
Act
Oh,
one.
what the shit?
That's not a tank buster. It's in the future.
Yep.
Oh my god, see.
Another AoE.
Okay. East, west first, then towers, then north, south.
woo! Woo! They explode.
Towers, and then north, south.
Hurry! I'm too slow.
Oh, okay.
Why?
That was not bad.
Yep. So we need
Oh, no.
protean positions, or I guess to clean towers and stuff.
Oh fuck!
Bramble spots.
Yes. No, actually, Bramble spots, we had DPS south and Tank Healers north. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as
It's in
an
the
appropriate spread.
future.
I know what people do for this mechanic, but I have no fucking idea why. I don't understand how this mechanic works, so.
He's
What are we
dead.
talking about? That looked like a tank buster. He just blew somebody up.
And that's gonna be part of it's gonna be some old.
The
Oh
tank
God, who was that
buster.
motherfucker?
The tank buster looks
OES?
like the Oracle. I was second in thread, and it didn't target me.
Clock
And there
spots,
were-
real quick. Make sure people are aware of their clock spots.
I don't recall seeing any debuffs.
Keep in mind, towers are they're in line.
Yeah.
So
this
Tank
sucks.
Healers rotate
Either
clockwise.
You're gonna you need to
Uh,
find this on
Yeah.
the,
Extra switch with west.
Let me switch
Or,
with
no,
no,
magic,
let me
or
see.
me.
Yeah.
Me and switch with
Let's go
I'm sorry.
north. No, let's go
Yeah.
northwest.
Yeah, extra you stay point. Sorry.
So melee is close, ranged far.
Yep.
And it is 2 cardinals first, then the towers, then the other 2 cardinals. What
I'm
markers?
just waiting for to be
Right.
fucking north and
Right.
west and just.
it's an edge, so one group north, one group south, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if
sidestep.
it's east and west, you just pay attention to where you need to go, and then you figure out the rest.
What was the order of
was-
operations for that? Was it the AoEs
It
first
was
and then
how
the
they
It
towers?
tether.
depends. He
Watch
tethers.
the
Yeah.
tethers.
Oh, you're talking about those ones. I was thinking about the
Yeah.
AoEs that showed up underneath all the towers.
No,
The
so those
AoEs will
AoEs
go
are
off
also
in
part
a
of the
set-
mechanic.
Yeah, they go off in a set pattern based on which nail he tethers
Oh,
to.
I see what he's doing. He's
order.
showing you what the
Both
AoE
sides.
size is going to be, and then he shows you
Yes.
which one's going to blow up. Okay, with the tether.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
I follow.
Yep.
Yeah, so his whole gimmick is here's a snapshot of everything blowing up, and then I'm gonna throw a fastball at you.
It's spelling waiting again.
Yep. Spelling.
It's
Yeah.
spell and
It's-
waiting.
It's
but
advanced
all the
relativity.
wa-
Yes.
Oh,
No.
It's all.
Spell and waiting was like
Test of your reflex.
figure it out. This is here. It all is. See if you can
Do
piece
it.
it together really quick.
All right. Let's just keep doing 3-2-1 pulls. That's a.
He said the
whatever.
thing.
My parse.
He is got a bigger hitbox.
Yeah.
Very
Well, he's thicker.
look at it. Look at them thighs.
I'll find this.
We're gonna put an asylum down here.
I did.
Oh, I guess I can do stuff for you, huh?
Okay, pay attention. Look at the tethers. Another AoE.
East, west
East-west.
first.
Rotate clockwise, I guess.
Go to your.
I mean, if you just go to the spot that you
Spot,
did
yeah.
at the beginning. You can east west.
Smash
You can
mouth.
east west.
Okay, max melee works then.
All right, go to your towers,
Oh, God.
and then
Oh.
go north south.
Oh, somebody didn't catch a tower.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't do it relative.
Ika-
Just do it face
Ika just
spots.
ran straight to the other side.
Extra was on the wrong half of the map too. He came to
Like,
our
yeah.
group, and I'm like, he's on the other half of the map.
So that's what the clock positions were for. Like that where we
Oh,
paired
it's
everybody
just-
off.
it's gonna
That's
be
what that was
fixed
for.
again.
Specifically that first mechanic.
Yep.
You just go to your cardinal.
Yeah. All right.
Does that make sense? Does anybody have questions about it? Yeah, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna have cardinal explosions, either north and south simultaneously or east and west. Like it'll be those two, but the order of whether it's east west first and then north south is gonna be a coin flip. So you go to the opposite spot. So if he tethers to north south first, you need to go east west. If he tethers to east west first, you need to go north south. So the spots that you're gonna go to are either north or east, based on which one is not dangerous at the time. Does that make sense?
Those also seem to be very short casts, so be moving as soon as you can.
And then after the cardinal explosions happens, then you run to your tower.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And then you. Okay.
Because you actually see him tether in order, so he will actually tether to the towers, and then he tethers to the remaining explosion.
And
Like
the-
that's the whole thing.
The safe spot, if it's east-west, would be this diamond right here.
Okay.
You're safe.
Yeah, let's also, because this is door boss, right? We can move markers around.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's put.
Do you have enough marker slots for this?
Yeah, I have 5. I mean, unless you guys want to go back and do, I won't replace those markers.
Are you gonna home gang the first demigod double after we do the near sight far sight?
This diamond, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that is correct.
I have woo markers in case.
Okay. I'll overwrite these then. In case. I mean, just putting it.
Alright, let me be clear.
Alright.
When we go back in, I wanted that spear. I don't want to PF it.
That's not that bad, PF.
Have you
Fuck,
cleared
I
it?
got a
Dean?
20. No.
Alright.
I got a 27 on door boss. God damn, that game sucks. Alright. Keep him going.
3, 2, 1, go. You want the first one or the second one?
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so I will not use this pull as reference for your prizes then. Got it.
Ack and thigh.
Another AoE.
We are going
North south.
Go north south.
North south towers, then east west. Go.
Towers. East west.
Then. Your sight.
Everybody out, everybody out.
Oh, it's me.
Oh! What are you doing there?
You got it, Victor. All you, buddy.
I'm gonna get deleted.
Let's see. Okay, I don't know what this does. 4 AoEs, 4 towers.
Yep.
Okay, 2 on every
Towers
tower.
are counterclockwise. Towers are counter.
What does that mean?
Demigod double.
That's
This is an old one.
Towers
So
first, or some towers first.
some towers
No.
are first, yeah.
AoEs.
So this is a tower over here.
This is
Oh,
tower.
what is this debuff?
Oh,
Oh,
Red Dead.
Wait, it doesn't tell you. It's just a tether. Oh, Wreath of
Thorn
Thorns.
pick.
Yo.
Flash has been
Ooh.
experienced when.
Okay,
Thorns
so
is-
red will then make your thorn pick start if you get close.
what?
Red. I was
If you
talking
get
to Ori.
red markers over your head
Uh-huh.
and you move together, it'll start your debuff rolling. So
Oh, okay.
you're gonna get thorn picked, right?
Okay.
And those are the thorns are the whole thing, right? So if you have a red one and you go close to your buddy, when that debuff finishes, it's gonna do whatever the mechanic does, whether it's an explosion, I don't know what it does,
Mhm.
but otherwise it's just kind of hanging out, right?
Okay.
I
Wes and
think
I had purple.
I think purple is far apart.
Okay. or Ori Extra, who are you tethered to? Each other?
Yeah, we were tethered to each
Oh,
other.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Dorian.
Okay, so healer tank. Yep, he goes right. Okay, so you say purple is far apart.
Yep.
Reds are
The
close
opposite
together.
of far apart.
Okay. Well, so when you say far apart, that means you go far apart and that like thorn pick debuff shows up.
So purple is you try to break it. Red is
okay.
you try to get together, and
Okay.
that'll start the thorn pick debuff. I don't know what thorn pick does in that phase. I don't know
Okay.
what the debuff it's hiding is.
Okay.
What's
All right.
the
Purple is far.
Did
Green
it say
one.
anything?
I didn't read it. I caught the timer
Yeah.
and was
I
kind
covered
of
it over
taking
it on
a scope.
stream. I think we just go again and see what happens.
3 to 1.
Extra ours was not either of those colors, right? Or am I crazy?
So
Wait,
after we
go
finish
ahead.
the first mechanic, everybody go on the butt, and then you will either stay outside or go in, depending on what he does.
Probably seven heals.
Yeah, stay in for heals. Powers don't do that much, right?
We are going north-south. Go north-south. Towers.
Yeah, I died.
Yeah, I gotta see if there's a good way to, because he likes to do what he does in the first phase, where he doesn't recenter himself.
Mm.
It's a very reminds me of Omega a lot.
Oh no.
Like the first tier with the castles everywhere.
Oh.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think this is what Omega based Kefka off of, honestly.
Can't. Hello, hell.
That's my bad. That was a waste.
Are you able to step in the asylum in this, or should I?
Well, I am trying to make sure that the boss is hittable from this area.
Okay. There you go.
North-south.
Bless.
Then you're going to towers. Then east-west. And take note of how fast his thorns resolve when he tethers to them. That's how fast these mechanics are going.
Heyo.
Near
Near
sight.
sight.
Get
Ow,
out.
ow, ow. Are you ever guys ever swapping things?
Probably, but we gotta see how when these tank busters come out and such.
I think we're gonna need to put markers on 2 of them. Oh, it's just 1 hit. That is.
Towers.
It's a mix of both.
I have purple with west.
Close.
This one resolved.
Oh, okay, we got a stack and then spend, I guess.
Yeah. So I
That
guess
was
we stack-
north-south that popped first that time.
Okay, so let me redo some markers here.
I would say that we do like letters and numbers in those
yeah,
areas.
in the cardinals, and so that because it looks like it always tethers to the, it's like for example, it's like 1A here, right?
So you could still keep like the one to the north south and whatever, but you could put like just one symbol here, because it was always like 3B, right? So you could just put a symbol
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, okay, I see. So Let me put so 1, 2, 3, 4 were originally here, right?
It's like the markers in the second toolbox that I posted are specifically for second act. Like they set up their markers for that.
And so you're saying like this, right?
Yeah. So like we can do like A, C, and that'll tell you like we need the 4 people in those 4 sets of markers kind of deal.
Oh, this
Which-
is not equidistant. Okay, I was like basing off diamonds. This is okay.
Yeah, that is not. You want to
Yeah,
go
I
in the
see.
square.
Yeah, okay, I see. There's 2 between. So like A is like here, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So B is here. Good. They're set up. Okay. Alright.
All right. 3,
Bar
2.
pillars.
What?
I'm reading
Red is
text.
close.
Bar
yeah.
pillars are on opposite of each other and close.
Red is definitely close. I don't know what blue is. It looked like there were 3 colors: red, purple, and blue.
We had,
as far as
Now, I guess the question is, are we supposed to get the debuff, or are those people supposed to be
like
spread
the thorn
apart?
picked?
In that,
Right. Is thorn picked meaning that the mechanic has failed, or is that
Thorn
what
pick
is
means
supposed to
that
happen?
you're moving forward through the mechanic. All of the mechanics have to. The gimmick of the fight is you have to resolve the thorns.
right? But do we need to have thorns on us?
You cannot clear the tether without becoming thorn picked.
Yeah.
so I assume that we have to manipulate. We have to manipulate the buffs so that we don't take damage simultaneously
Yes.
from the thorn prick and the tower.
I think so, yeah. Also, pay attention to your colors this time. Les and I have gotten purple both times.
Me and
I
Miko
got
got
red
red both times, so
times.
that means 1 tank, 1 healer group gets
Gets
purple and
purple.
red. 1 purple, 1 red. And then DPS, what have you guys gotten each time?
I've gotten
Red
red.
and blue.
both
Red and blue,
times.
according to the screenshot.
Yeah, I posted what I got. Yeah, the greenish.
Pika says, Thorn pricked. Flesh has been pierced by the ethereal barbs. When this effect expires, the thorn's aether will disperse, resulting in attack damage.
Okay, so it sounds like it's just raw damage.
Uh-huh.
And I assume the towers give you like Vaughn,
Something
or
like
the
that.
thorn prick gives
Towers
you
give damage downs.
Hmm.
I took a tower; it gave me a damage down.
What
How-
happened was
how
likely
long
that
was
other
the
tower
damage
wasn't
down?
taken.
I don't know because I died immediately after to the tower pops.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
let's roll and
assuming
find
the
out.
damage down is actually a failed mechanic.
Yeah,
Yes,
from the tower.
absolutely.
The other tower not being popped.
See what's up then.
Is he hittable from the south diamond?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so this is okay. So you can move him first time here.
Yeah.
Those first 2 autos fucking hurt, boy.
You want me to faint?
Imagine a tank using cooldowns.
Don't faint there because those are just autos. I don't know what other mechanics there are.
I would say fainting there is fine.
I don't know if you
Near
can do it.
sight would be a feint.
Oh, that's
Slash
true.
far sight.
East west.
East west. Then towers. Towers. Alright, north south. Sorry. Tank
Near?
buster.
Out of
Get
the
out.
hitbox. Out of the
Get
hitbox.
out.
Ooh, buddy.
I fainted.
Don't waste too much on me. I'm about to get fucking.
Oh, okay.
Wasted on me.
Towers are counterclockwise.
This is a one-hit one, right?
Yes.
AC. AC is first, then DB.
Yeah, purple again.
Alright, maybe you want to go to this one right here?
Oh wait, AoE's drop. Wait first. AoE's.
No, I don't know it.
Yeah, we have to wait for these baits.
Ah!
Ah,
I
so
took
that's
the
what it
tower.
means. Okay.
And then I blew up.
Okay, Victor seems to have hit an epiphany.
That tower did like the same AoE that it did from the first like mechanic. Like that was the same explosion.
Half of the tower is dangerous.
We
Half
have to
safe.
soak the towers first, and then the other side.
Well, he tethers them, right? And it could be random if it's towers or deep AoEs, right? Because he's tethered 4 of them. But I
Well,
don't think
It's
AoEs
not
are
like-
gonna. The AoEs are gonna like. I haven't been looking around. Does anyone notice whether there's like an AoE radiating from a tower or?
because I can kind of see why people would want markers for this one, because what it looks like to me
It does
is-
not come from a tower. No, there are
Yeah.
2 sets of nails that spawn in each spot.
Yeah,
One is a tower, one is an AoE.
yeah. And so I guess the question for me is, like, let's say we have this set up, right? The towers are always on like the numbers, and the
AoEs
AoEs
on
are
the
always the
correct.
letters. So, like that's what I've been seeing.
Yep,
And so the
okay.
question to me is, does he always tether all of the towers, and then
No.
like
It is
Okay, so-
2 of each.
No,
two and
because
two,
he does.
okay.
He does like the inside. So like
Yeah.
he'll do C and 4. Which would be
Okay,
one
oh,
tower,
I
one
see.
It would be
AoE.
C and 4, and then A and 2 on the opposite side.
Okay.
He will always tether 2 of each in opposite sides of the map.
Okay, so
okay.
then we need to head towards. Okay, so then you're counterclockwise and clockwise is telling us whether it's going to be like this one or this one. as the
Correct.
Tower,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, so when I
um,
say counterclockwise of the pair, the one on the
you're saying that
counterclockwise set
you're
is a
saying
tower.
numbers of that one. Okay.
Yes.
So then.
But the tower's always like on this side.
Is it?
So far, yes, the towers have always been counterclockwise.
It
I
is
don't know
always
if
on the
that needs
side.
to be a counter.
Okay, so then we can like knowing that we can always just say this is where we need to stand, and the other one's where we need to dodge from.
Correct. And you have to be on the towards the center line of the arena in the tower. The AOE will clip part of the tower. from
Oh,
what I
because it
just
does
saw.
like a, I see, because it picks 2 AoEs and then 2 towers, right? And then
Correct.
So,
So
but it
the
never picks the 2 next to
BAO
each other. I see.
Yeah, so the B AOE would hit the 3 tower like right here. So you
Okay.
need to be on the inside towards the center line of the arena.
All right, Mika, we got the 2 tower this time.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave the markers in this configuration because I think it's a little bit easier for us to call like.
I guess knowing that it's always this side, it doesn't really matter to me, but
Yeah, maybe I should switch so like the numbers
because if
and
you
the
so if you've got something here
yeah.
and you say get the tower in that area, it's always this.
I guess my question
You
is
could
like, can-
also put just
like this.
well, I was gonna say do like A, B, C, D in the center where they are, and then just put the numbers
No.
on where the towers spawn. You know, so you could just say we need to take tower 1 and 4.
Ah, I see
He-
what you mean. So this.
He
and
doesn't do it
then
intercardinal at all, Ika. It's always in those. It's always in those positions.
This setup origami is what you're
Yeah.
suggesting. Okay.
Yeah, except 2 is on the wrong side. 2 needs to be flipped.
Oh yeah. Wait, is 2 on the wrong side or 3 on the wrong side? No, 2 is on.
2 is on the wrong side.
Like towards 2 innies. I have no idea what that means.
He means something like D and 2, or 4 and 2. Sorry.
Yes.
So,
That
yeah.
is
That's
how
good.
the tethers will happen.
That's how he tethers. Yeah, that's how he's calling out which ones are popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So-
sends out 4 tethers every time.
So yeah, so I guess for me, just a clarification, does he do like this configuration, or will it
Yes,
be like
that will
okay,
always be
okay.
the
He will
tether
do-
configuration.
He will do
Okay.
those 4, and then he'll do the other 4. But it's which.
Well, which one he starts with is random.
Yeah, whether he's
Okay.
whether your towers that you need to clear first are gonna be west and east or north and
Mhm.
south.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so that we
If
There
you
was
look
also
at the
something
north
at the
set
end.
and he's tethering the right, then you always go east and west.
It makes more sense once you understand that there are only so many places it can be. Like,
Yeah.
when there's literally only 4 towers and only 4 places it can be.
Like the first
So, like-
mechanic, it's like there's only 2 towers that we need to soak,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's still only 2 safe cardinals.
Yeah. So the question is still, what do the debuffs do, right? I assume
they explode in a big old fucking whirlwind for blue. Badger, you were just sharing it. You can see it explode on me right at the very end of your VOD.
Yeah, let me pull it back up.
Okay, so blue is gonna be tornado. Okay, so those colors are gonna dictate Okay, so maybe the colors don't dictate that you come close together. They dictate what the end effect is. Then okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Purple
But-
has. I've yet to do something with purple that I understand.
I don't know what
besides-
purple is. Yeah, but like
Yeah, definitely all tethers activated at the same time. So yeah,
Okay.
it's not red. Is not about being close or far.
Okay, so there's not proximity. Keep
okay,
playing this, Patrick.
yeah.
Okay, so everybody
So
gets
we
Thorn
get-
here except West.
So,
What?
do we need to bait AoEs first?
And then right there, you can see the tornado goes off on my
Okay.
body.
So
Ah!
blue.
Oh,
Has anyone looked at the timers for the Thorn Prick?
I had like 10
Yeah.
seconds the first time I got it.
Patrick, can you go back to that and check the timer on ours? Oh, as soon
Back
as
all
it
the way.
spawns on us.
Mine was 16 seconds
16 looks like.
with Deka. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 16 for us as well.
Okay, so how about this
So
poll?
they will
Everybody
pop
pay
at the
attention to
same
the
time.
timers. Yeah, everyone pay attention to your timers on your debuffs. And stack middle before anything because it drops AoEs on us first.
Right.
Right.
Oh.
So we don't want to be dropping those out.
Who do we want to get towers?
do you have to do it in pairs? Because you're.
I was gonna
technically-
say there's
Well,
only
no.
2 towers at any given time, so
Yeah, what
we
was the
at least we have light at the very least, like I say light party, but I mean 4 and 4 on each side of the arena.
Should we do southwest and northeast? Because we already kind of do that for towers where it's.
Yeah, that's
south.
fine. Southwest and northeast. We'll be following the tethers anyway.
Yeah. Did any of the tanks healers catch their timers? I wonder if it's something like tank healers have a longer timer. They need to catch the first
I-
ones.
I think
I've only
mine was
noticed it
12.
at- Yeah, I've only noticed it at 10 seconds. But it could be like a 12-second one. I haven't
Okay.
noticed like higher than that. So
Let's pull and find out, I guess. This is the pull to
Yeah.
find out. Alright.
Let's do it.
this is the one.
Where's my food?
Is it in your pocket?
Shit, I forgot to eat.
It was in my pocket.
Stay close still. There's another AoE after this. We need to top you off.
So
I mean, you're at wall spots anyways.
It's true.
He said you got no
Extra
nipples.
Extra Venn diagram Corona.
East,
East,
west. It is city.
Immediately to towers.
Yeah. North south. Out of the hitbox. Out of the hitbox. Out of the hitbox. I'm gonna drop a medic too.
Okay, yeah.
Stacks
They are
out.
always.
Back up. There's an AoE first. Oh, after this take poster. Okay.
You heard him, Victor. Stack up.
Back up!
hey,
Okay, so it's tethered.
East west.
Four
East
and
west
two.
first.
4 and 2. 4 and 2 are the towers.
Bait the drops.
Bait the drops, bait the drops, drops, middle, middle, middle. Wait.
12 seconds.
Awesome.
Oh, our tether turned a different color. Oh,
Oh, your tether turned a different color?
it broke.
It broke.
Oh, you had the-
Yeah, it broke and popped early, I guess. So
Yeah.
maybe Thorn Prick is the
green and
time you have to
Link
take
to-
care of it.
Because since we were the purple tether, since we separated, everybody died. That's the specific mechanic for purple tether.
Okay,
If
so
we break,
purples have
everybody
to be.
dies.
Okay, so purples have to be close. Yeah.
no green too.
Green is towers, right?
Green,
Or tornadoes?
Teal. 2 players will be tethered together with an air symbol on top. When this tether is broken, both players will instantly die.
Me and Nori, we
Yeah.
were green. We got separated. We died.
Yep.
Okay. So
The
do
blue
the
symbol.
tethers all yeah, go.
The blue symbol is when this tether is broken, there will be an AoE around the player that deals moderate damage and inflicts a
Donuts.
magic vuln up.
There's blue.
In addition, this will trigger the Tethered Thorns Thunder 3. I guess that might be something for later.
Okay.
Once we get tethers to other players and to the Thorn.
Okay.
So there are tethers that need to be broken and tethers that cannot be broken.
Yeah.
Green cannot be broken. So green.
So
players
green and
move
purple
together.
cannot be broken.
Blue needs to break, and then they can't take a tower, because then they'll get a magic phone up.
What about red?
Red is a fire symbol. When the tether is broken, both players take AoE damage that must be shared by 2 other players. All players that are damaged receive a magic phone up.
Okay. So
So purple
wait,
and
what
green.
you said when
the
it
first
when you said
towers.
okay, yeah. So red does AoE damage that you have to soak with a light party, yeah?
Yes.
Soak with light party. Okay. So
I'll
what
just
if
screenshot this and toss it in?
okay, so if purple and green can't break, right? And the reds when they break, you soak them with a light party. That tells me that because tanks and healers get a purple and the DPS have gotten a green, we split the group into like 2 halves of the map, where purple is always on one half and green is always on the other half, because they have to stay close and they can't break their tethers.
Right.
And then the reds have to go far apart, because it sounds like if it's AoE damage that you soak with the light party, that means you can and should break them apart, right? At least that's how I would interpret it. So
But how do we
purple's-
resolve the towers with all of that?
I think you can move as a group, right? Because the tower is not exclusively one person. It's as long as at least one person is in there, right? So
So that
if
means-
there's two towers that become tethered first, the party just splits into 2 light parties and goes to resolve the towers, and then rotates to resolve the next set of towers.
How long is the magic debuff?
I do not know, but the towers also don't do damage, right? Like, at least I don't think they do.
If you have a debuff, you die, right? If there's
Well,
a,
I guess that's my
lagging
question.
resistance down or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. So like, my logic is basically you send the tank and healer with the purple, go north, and then like tank. What's the best way of describing this?
We
Yeah.
can go again and get more info.
Yeah, that's full. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to say it effectively. I think we just pull and keep going, get more info. Yeah,
Hey, look, all the info. Yeah, we can pull.
I'm not gonna read that right now because I think I have an idea.
All right, 3, 2,
We
1.
got 1 week to figure out.
Oh, 1 week until our cursed, like, who the fuck knows how our party's gonna go week. It's fine. AoE. Brad, your thing is this week, Saturday, right?
Yeah. I could do stuff Saturday night if we want to squeeze in blackout.
Okay, in the middle? We'll talk about it after raid. East-west.
Remember, in the diamond.
Oh my
North,
god,
south?
Microsoft.
Yeah, that was give your lightning resistance down.
Okay. Oh, out of the hitbox. Be out. Oh, okay. I should have waited a little while. Purple tethers go north, green tethers go south. Stay stacked until you see the AoEs drop below you.
Stay stacked.
I forgot about this.
Got it.
North, south.
Green, go.
So that's 12. Okay, so we go north south here, right? This one?
Over here, bud.
Oh. Okay, we lived. Okay, we're alive? Never mind.
With the damage down.
Okay.
That was fire exploding?
Yeah. Okay. So I kind of understand what I want to say now. So purples will always go north. Greens will always go south. The reds, one DPS and one tank will go north. One healer and one DPS will go south. Right.
I think.
So that when-
define it in 2 sets because we
two
need.
sets. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no. I mean, we need a. You can't always say north south. We need
Yeah,
east
yeah.
west.
Yeah. So northeast and southwest.
Hold on. What's up,
Yeah.
Badger?
You said tanks always get red.
No. Okay. So let me create a raid plan really quick. Okay.
Because Ori Extra got green or teal or blue or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. So keep trying to stream on. Okay. So I'm streaming a raid plan right now. So the idea is basically, let's say towers like here.
I gotta go, so I will catch you guys later.
Oh yeah, we're at the end of the lockout, so we can just. The idea for me is basically, if this is purple tether, right? How do I symbolize this? So these two are tethered together, right? They'll always go north. And then let's say these two are tethered together and they have green, right? Right here, yeah. That leaves 4 players. The tank and the healer have red, and the 2 remaining DPS have red, right? So like, if we make some distinction, like melees go north with the tank, or some sort of distinction, right? I don't know what distinction.
We
do
do
this.
melees.
Melees with
What do
flex,
we? What
right?
are our two? What are our 2 directions? Northwest, east, like what is it?
Northeast and southwest.
Okay,
would be
so
easiest.
then you can say melees northeast and ranged southwest.
Yeah, so like you have 2 tethers like this, right? And we know that the magenta and the green cannot be broken, but the reds have to be soaked with the light party. So if you split the map in half, you'll basically send the north light party up to 1 tower first, and then the south light party to another group, right? And this preserves the tethers but breaks the reds, so the reds resolve, the towers resolve, and then your group rotates clockwise, I guess, if we're doing northeast, or counterclockwise, right? You basically rotate to your other clock direction to resolve the other tower.
You're missing a color. There's blue in there as well.
Is there blue?
No, it's not. It's not 2 reds. It's 1 red, 1 blue, 1 teal, 1 purple.
Oh.
Really?
No way.
Is it-
No.
That's what the
No.
guide says.
What does the VOD say?
The VOD has
What do we
2
have
sets
on
of
our
red.
wall?
Here.
The VOD has 2 sets of red, like the screenshot Badger posted.
Yeah, it has 2 reds, 1 purple.
1 green, 1 green. I guess like
Yeah.
Two green.
multiply those
Purple
by
is
2,
just
right?
One wind, 1 purple, 2 fire.
Yeah.
Two wind, 1 purple, 4 fire.
Well, there's
That's
only
what I
1
see.
purple there because I died. I would have had
Yeah.
purple as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So there is one purple pair, 1 blue-green pair,
Mhm.
and 2 red pairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the logic here is that basically we need to resolve the towers and the red tethers at the same time, and we need to preserve the purple and the green tethers the entire time. And so basically you just pick a direction, and then so northeast and southwest tells you your first priority, and then I say we probably just rotate clockwise to the next one. Would be easier than
It
trying
depends on what the like.
How long is the magic vuln
We can
buff?
say
Or
rotate
debuff?
clockwise, but counterclockwise will